standing in front of Pasteis de Belem, and we are starting our pastéis tasting. We're gonna go on a tour through the city of the maybe 4 or 5 different ones that I read about, see which ones we like best. There was an insane line to get in, so we decided just to take it for takeaway, and they give you a little pack of cinnamon and powdered sugar, and then we pack it up. This is the most famously known pastéis in the city. Cheers. That was really good. It's a really unique texture where it's got like a flaky croissant-like dough that it sits in. It's a little bit harder than just a croissant. And the inside is a custard. It tastes a lot like creme brulee. It's pretty delicious. I love cinnamon, so adding the cinnamon is definitely the way to go. Now we're gonna head over to this other place down the street that is not as popular by the public as this one, but it's rated pretty high according to some articles I read. It's called Chique de Belem, so we're gonna go try that one out. It's raining again and we're kind of lost. We're not really sure where this place is. It's supposed to be right here according to our map, but it's not. This place better be good. Okay, we found it, and it is rainy. Holy crap. It's like they're just sitting behind this area, and you don't really think it's anything special, but it's good. I like this one better than the last one, even though there's no cinnamon, which is unusual because I like cinnamon. So it's the Chique de Belem, which is completely unassuming over here in the corner. You would probably walk right by it. They do have a sign in the window that says they have the best pastéis in the city, and it was really good. I think I preferred it over the other one, just by a little bit. Theirs seemed to kind of mesh better with the crust and the inside. We actually ended up eating 2 each because it was so good. Off to the next. Next on the list is Pastelaria Versailles. We have to take a 30-minute bus ride just to get there. It's enough time for me to get my appetite back because I just had 3 pastéis. Something. We made it! They have a chocolate version that we're gonna give a try. Expecting that to be chocolate all in there. I thought it was just chocolate on the top. Right now we're standing in front of Manteigaria, which is the closest to the center of Lisbon. And we're gonna go inside and eat a few of those. We just got done with our pastéis tasting around Lisbon. We went to 4 different ones that we found on a list of highly rated pastéis places, and they were delicious. First one we went to was Pasteis de Belem, which is very famous. It opened in, do you never remember?
I think it said 1837.
So it was one of the first, if not the first one to open up in the city. There was a humongous line outside, and that one was good.
The one thing about it we noticed is that it was smaller than all the other ones.
Yeah.
They all about the €1 a piece, maybe €1.10 or something like that, but this was €1, but it was about half the size of all the other ones.
And I think if we had sat down, I might have liked it a little better because we could have actually spread our cinnamon out on top of it. But we were standing in the wind and rain trying to scarf it down. And then after that we went over to Chique de Belem. It's about 4 or 5 blocks down the road, and that one was really good.
These are both fresh. They're hot and not sitting around.
Which overall, yeah, we found that that was the biggest difference. If they were hot and fresh, they were really good, and if they weren't, not so much.
So great.
My first impression was, oh, these are probably not going to be that good. They don't look fresh. They were terrific. From Chique de Belem, we took a 30-minute bus over to Pastelaria Versailles. That is a mouthful. That one, I was personally not as happy with it. They have chocolate versions, so
we had to try it for
all
that.
About that, yeah.
The one thing about this place, besides the atmosphere being a little off-putting and crowded, was that they weren't fresh. They weren't hot. and that just kills it.
Last but not least, we went to Manteigaria, which is right in the central area of Lisbon. It's really easy to access if you're in downtown Lisbon, and I love this little place. The atmosphere is really nice. You walk in, there's this little bar, the service is really friendly.
And they only make pastéis, that's it. And they have coffee. But when you know a place only makes one thing, and they're just cranking them out the door, they say they do about 4,000 a day, then I mean, come on, it's kind of a no-brainer.
If you rate all the different areas based on atmosphere, taste, freshness, just overall quality, that one was probably my favorite, and it's the most accessible out of all of them.
Aside from that, the original Belem was awesome, and Chique de Belem was really good. It had a sweeter, they're a little more crunchy, crispy, but they're all good.
I think
honestly,
flavor-wise, the Chique de Belem was my favorite one. So yeah, they were delicious. I'm kind of worn out of custard right now.
I had 6 today, and that's a lot. That's too many.